Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 527. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and then I invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side. Join me on camera to shoot the breeze, share information, etc. And in fact, I have a guest lined up as we speak, and we will meet with her later. Right now, let's start with the word page, the government and nonprofit information page. I'd like to start out by letting you know that the city of Durham has job openings, and that includes Durham Parks and Recreation. I saw some really good paying jobs listed, so click on that link. You can view the jobs according to whether they're part-time, full-time, seasonal. And by the way, they are looking for lifeguards at Campus Hills, just to let you know in case you're a lifeguard. Okay, so check out the current job openings by clicking on the link, and there's a lot. Hey, Vegas Don is here. Let me put his comment up on the screen. What's new, Vegas Don? Happy to have you here, as always. I'd like to know what you're up to so that I can help you promote it. All righty, let's see. So, like I said, Campus Hills is looking for lifeguards, and other jobs are listed on the job page from the city. Click on it on the word page. Also, let us see. There's lots of city and county programs you should be checking out. Now, if you are in need of help with your rent because of COVID-19 affecting your job, whatever, the city and county are getting together to run the Durham Emergency Rental Assistance Program. Very happy to announce that. They got $9.6 million from the feds, and so they can cover up to 12 months rent in arrears and also rent moving forward. Also, if you're in real dire need, you might be able to get an extra 3 months help with your rent. So that's really awesome. And this includes utilities, and depending on your situation, electricity, gas, water, sewer, wastewater, trash removal, fuel, oil, sometimes even internet. Also, if you're getting help with your rent, you're paying out of pocket, like if you're a public housing resident or you get a housing subsidy or whatever, check this program out. Get the help that you need. Don't be ashamed. Go ahead and get that help because it's there for you. Or I should say us. A lot of us are in need. Okay. Let's see. Durham Technical Community College Small Business Center is downtown, and they have these wonderful free webinars online. I also took the liberty of listing workshops from across the state. I couldn't possibly list them all, so click on the link and see what I had to leave out. So let's see what's on the topic on the schedule for today. Ooh, here's a good one. From 6 until 7. How to create an online store for your business. That's a good one. Also today from 6 until 8, blog your way to success. This is a good way to get your prospective customers more interested in your life and, make those connections. Also from 6:30 until 8, choosing digital platforms and creating a content calendar. Good one, especially for those who are discovering platforms like TikTok. I actually have done a couple of TikToks. It's really fun. I have to admit, it's really fun. You should check it out. And in fact, Jeanette Schaefer, she's going to be visiting us. She's with the Museum of Durham History. I'd like to see them on TikTok. No pressure. Okay, so let me continue because I definitely want to bring Ms. Schaefer on. SCORE is the Service Corps of Retired Executives, and they have free mentoring, free workshops. So I think they have something going on. Let's see. Is it tomorrow? Let me scroll down and see. Let's see. Oh, this is today at 1 o'clock. 5 steps to plug the hidden money leaks and skyrocket your company's revenue. That's a good one. That's going to be at 1 o'clock. It's free. So sign up and definitely check that one out. Okay, one last item for the word page. As you know, Northgate Mall is being auctioned off bit by bit, and today is going to be the 6th round of Northgate Mall online auctions as run by Wester Auction and Realty. So actually they just started, but from 10 until 2 today, you can go ahead and visit Northgate and see what you want to bid on. You can also see online and also put in your bid online. But for those who want to actually see the items in person, I don't know if it's too late to sign up, but definitely until 2 o'clock, they'll be giving little tours of Northgate Mall. In any case, the auction is going to be today at 6. All righty, let's go to the health page, to your health. Now, as you know, they're really rolling out the COVID-19 vaccinations. I'm very happy to note that. And the state, the Department of Health and Human Services, they have a campaign called Bringing Summer Back. They want our help, that is community groups, community individuals who want to put together campaigns to help alert their neighbors and friends, let them know how important it is to get vaccinated. So let's see, the next 2 weeks of the campaign will be June 6 through 12, and then June 20 through 26. And the state will help you set up the campaign, and this should be really a nice, fun way of getting your neighbors involved and getting vaccinated. All right, what else is on the health page? There's going to be, let's see, a pop-up vaccination clinic. Let's see, tomorrow from 1 until 5, there's going to be a let's see, the Durham County Department of Public Health, they're going to have a free vaccination clinic tomorrow at Trinity United Methodist Church from 1 until 5. I'll mention it tomorrow, but I'm also mentioning it today in case you want to just add it to your schedule. And this is for walk-ins only. You don't have to have an ID card, registered, sign up, whatever, just show up. All right, now let's click on the big blue button at the top of the page, the health page, and see what's on the docket for health events. Let's see. Duke Cancer Patient Support Program, they're having their next teen oncology meetup. That's going to be this evening from 6:30 until 7:30 for young people ages 15 to 17 with cancer who just want to hang out, talk about things, maybe share some information. And again, this is a free event sponsored by the Duke Cancer Patient Support Program. All righty, and then later tonight from 6:30 until 8, the Duke Dementia Evening Care Duke Dementia Evening Care Partner Support Group. Basically, people who are caring for their loved ones with Alzheimer's and or dementia. I used to go to their meetings. It's really hard to go when you're caring for someone with Alzheimer's. I'm actually happy to see that it's online now. It's much easier to be in the next room as opposed to leaving your loved one alone at the house. You don't really want to do that. But anyway, these meetings are really great. They share lots of wonderful tips. And if you know something, you can share some tips too. All righty, let's go to the legal page, Legal Ease. Let's see, Legal Aid NC, they always have these free, wonderful, helpful workshops. So today, let's see what's on the docket. Today at 2:30, the Tenant Rights Webinar. Again, it's held by Legal Aid NC. It's free. You can find out how the pandemic has been affecting the evictions and how to get help with legal aid. So again, check it out. It's free at 2:30, from 2:30 until 4. Now, with tomorrow being Friday, that means they're going to have Free Forum Friday from 11 until noon, where they'll talk about basically what you want to talk about in general terms. Legal issues. So check that out again tomorrow, 11 until noon. Free Forum Friday. And now let's go to, let's see, the sports page. Sport and Life. Wait. Okay, I did not set that up. Let me find that real quick. Let's go to the sports page. Give me a second. Somehow I didn't set that up in advance. There it is. Now, you've probably heard of the Police Athletic League, the local sponsors, of course, the Durham Police Department. And let's see, you might want to sign up your kid for the PAL one-day baseball camp. Even though it's far in advance, Wednesday, June 2nd, it'll be here before you know it. That's going to be between 6 and 7:30. Sign up now because it's a very popular event. It's a one-time event for boys and girls ages 11 to 14. This will be at Hillside Park, and that's on the other side of W.D. Hill on Roxborough. So this is for boys and girls who want to increase their skill levels in baseball and softball, whichever one they choose. Because like I said yesterday, it's a nice way to get college scholarships. Just saying. All right, let's see. Is that it for the sports? Oh, one more thing. Okay, so today's Thursday. I was telling you for months, and last year also, that because of the pandemic, Durham Parks and Recreation had a lottery system for people wanting to visit Lake Mickey or Little River. So you don't have to do that anymore. So you don't have to go put into the lottery today. Just wait till tomorrow. First come, first serve. You can go ahead and get the permits that you need to visit Lake Mickey or Little River. Boat rentals at both spots, motorized boat launches at Lake Mickey, and bank fishing at Little River on a first come, first serve basis. Good news, getting back to normal. All righty, let's go to the Let's Go page. That is the calendar of events page. If your kid likes to make things, your kid can try his or her hand at making a wind-up car, courtesy of the Durham County Library. You can pick up the 3D pieces and also the written and video instructions at the main library. You can't wander around the library just yet, not the main library anyhow, but you can pick up the pieces, 3D pieces, and the instructions between 11, obviously they already started, and 5:30 this evening. This is part of their STEAM Make and Take program. Now you can wander around all the other libraries for 1 hour at a time, by the way. You can read about that on the Word page. Okay, let's continue with the Let's Go page. New Visions of Africa restaurant. They're distributing free meals, home-cooked meals from 3 until 6. If you are in need and you're hungry, head over there and you can get a free dinner. Also, NC Raise Up, they're holding their online mass meeting today from 6 until 7. These are the folks who are fighting for the $15 per hour minimum wage. So if you are a low-wage worker, essential worker, you might want to attend this meeting and see how you can connect with advocates for, again, the $15 an hour minimum wage. I think the folks at McDonald's, I think they were campaigning on Hillsborough Street earlier this week. Okay, also this evening from 7 until 9, the Durham Jail Letter Writing will host the May Durham Jail Letter Writing Session. This is going to be this evening from 7 until 9. This is for people, it can be a lonely thing sitting and writing a letter to someone who is incarcerated, but basically this is a way to sort of write letters while around others. It's an online event. You can show your face or not show your face, but just to know that you can be with others while writing a letter. That should be really nice. It's going to be on Zoom. You can follow the writing prompts or just enjoy the company of being with others while writing your letter. I think that is pretty much it. Now, I don't know if I'll be playing at the Durham Transportation Station on Pettigrew as DJ Pitty Pat. I couldn't play last week. It was Third Friday, and I usually do play every third Friday, but you do know of that sad event that happened. A pedestrian was killed by a bus. Driver had a medical condition. So, of course, it would have been a horrible taste to play music. So I haven't heard yet from Downtown Durham Inc. So I'll let you know tomorrow if I'll be playing at the bus station tomorrow. Usually it's from 3 until 6. I'll let you know about that. Now, Jeanette Schaefer's waiting in the wings. She is the director of operations of the Museum of Durham History. They're going to have a really cool event on June 5th. So let's talk about that and the museum in general. So let's see what's happening. Jeanette Schaefer, how are you?
Hey there, I'm good. How are you doing?
Doing great. Very nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely. So the museum has opened. Reopened, has it?
Absolutely. And we've had lots of people come in. We're still making sure everything is safe, still asking people to wear masks just to make sure our staff is safe, but we're doing everything we can to keep our visitors and volunteers safe. So we're really excited to be back.
Well, congratulations. I'm so happy to see things opening back up. You just don't, well, you do know, boy, talk about just cabin fever. I'm sure there was a wild rush to the museum, especially last weekend, right?
Yes, definitely. And with our recent exhibit opening on the Central Park neighborhood, we've had lots of people coming in.
Oh, that's so wonderful. Do you still, well, actually, let's start from the very beginning. I vaguely remember when I first moved here that the building that houses the museum was, I think, the bus station.
Bus station, yes. And we're actually pretty soon we're going to be debuting an outdoor exhibit on the history of this property. Just where with COVID, we've kind of increased our outdoor exhibit presence on the property. So we've had so many people ask, hey, what was here before the museum? So we decided let's do an outdoor exhibit on it. So it'll be outside and cover the history of the warehouse that used to be here, the train depot, all that kind of stuff. So it'll be a really
wait a minute. Give us a sneak peek.
Sure.
So what was there before it was the bus terminal?
Yeah, sure. Originally, there was the Globe warehouse here that was kind of like a tobacco kind of storage space before it would get sold off to auction to the different tobacco production. Then there was a train depot briefly. And then, of course, the loop was constructed and the building was demolished. And then the city ended up building the data transfer station. Bus station.
Wow. Are there pictures? Because somebody told me that you do see train tracks, but I think some train tracks were covered up when they reconfigured downtown, right?
Right. Yeah. So right actually behind the museum, we still have some train tracks. And those are actually going to be part of the Rails to Trails, the bike path out there, hiking path. So that's still there. But yeah, there's really, really great images that we worked with Preservation Durham, our friends over there at their Durham repository for images. They have great images. So if you go on there, check out 500 West Main Street, you can see lots of images.
Awesome. So when you say that it's going to be part of the bike trail, does that mean they're going to actually cover up the train tracks?
I believe so. They're going to do that's what they're talking about, doing the Rails to Trails. I'm not sure exactly what their plan is. I know it's still in the works. So
I just had the vision of one of those cute little caboose type cars going back and forth with music and dining.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a little bit too wild. I don't know. But in any case, so the museum, I do remember also people trying to figure out where the museum should go. And I know it almost ended up, well, there are a couple of spots. But anyway, so now it is where it is now, 500 West Main Street, in a very adorable building, which I really like. So what kind of events do you have going on there right now? You did mention Durham Central Park.
Right. So when we reopened, we debuted our newest exhibit from Tobacco Market to Innovation Hub, Durham Central Park neighborhood, which really examines the history of the Central Park neighborhood from when it was a tobacco market through its history. We're looking at it through the story through the eyes of different businesses, different families that were there in the area, and some long time businesses that are still there, like Stone Brothers. So we did some really great interviews with people that were like those businesses and families, but also people who were involved with the actual development of Durham Central Park. That community initiative is just completely fascinating. So we have lots of stories from individual perspectives that we're sharing. So we were very fortunate to be supported by the B. Murray Memorial Fund, which is one of the families that was there. And then also the Durham Merchants Association Charitable Foundation. So we get to do a lot of really great programming this summer that's related to the exhibit. So the first one that we've got coming up is June 5th. We wanted to do something for the kids, bring kids in, kind of help them to learn about the exhibit and the topic of the neighborhood in kind of an artsy way. So we actually contacted Scrap Exchange because they're celebrating their 30th anniversary this year, which is awesome. They're such a great organization, and they actually were in the Central Park neighborhood at the Liberty Warehouse, and the Liberty in 1999. So Liberty Warehouse did so much as like a kind of hub to help the art community grow, kind of in that early stage. So we were really excited to get to partner with them to get some supplies. So we're wanting to do a mural here at the museum that's kind of like a word mural that kind of highlights different themes that you see in the exhibit: history, innovation, community, change, growth. So we're going to have kind of like a word association mural where kids can decorate different letters, and we get to put those up on the side of the museum to be displayed after that.
Okay, nice. If you don't mind, because I'm not from Durham, actually my mom was born in Durham. She grew up here. She was born in 1929. But I'm curious, so what is considered the Durham Central Park neighborhood? Would that be like from Morgan to Gear or?
So it kind of depends. We honed in a little bit. We focus really around kind of the Washington Street area where the Durham Athletic Park is. And then we kind of go as far as like the Foster Street area.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So that includes probably Rigsby, because I can imagine all of those buildings were. I guess they weren't all clubs back in the day. I can't imagine what they were.
Right.
They were probably warehouses, right?
Absolutely. That's a big focus of the exhibit, is kind of showing before and after, historically, where there was lots of car garages and car dealerships and different kind of mechanical focused buildings that are now these spaces where we go and have nightlife or have lunch, and there's, Cocoa Cinnamon and all that. They used to be a garage. So lots of cool kind of changes to show before and after.
Okay, so your exhibit, it's up now, and then the June 5th event for the kids is adding to the exhibit?
Yes. So that's part of the programming that we're doing that's associated with the exhibit. We've got lots coming up for the rest of the summer because the exhibit will be up through mid-September, I believe. So lots of programming coming up.
Nice.
Hopefully some trivia, lots of different stuff, but we're starting to post those on our website now as we kind of develop them a little bit more. But we should have something every single month for the next couple months.
Nice. So when you say every month, will everything be unveiled during Third Friday? Is that how you're timing it or not?
So we're doing a couple of different times. I know we have a movie screening, which will be a Friday night for the Liberty Warehouse documentary, which we'll do in Durham Central Park. That is June 25th, I believe. So it'll be a nighttime event. But we've got a couple during the week, Tuesdays and Thursdays, kind of varies, but yep.
Okay. And since, like you heard me say, since I DJ at the new bus terminal on Third Fridays, maybe there can be some cross promotion of some kind?
Absolutely. Yeah.
We're around the corner.
Yeah, we're definitely still doing Third Fridays too. So we definitely love to support everyone that's out, all the buskers that are out doing great music on Third Fridays. And we're excited to be open again for Third Fridays too. So definitely.
Nice. So what are the museum's hours? And then what are the rules in terms of how many can enter the building and masks and that sort of thing?
So we're fully back to our operating hours of Tuesdays through Sundays. Tuesdays through Saturdays, we're open 10 to 5. Sundays, we're open 1 to 5. The event on June 5th, we're going to be running it from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. We're limiting inside the building at one time. We're trying to limit it to about 10, just because we are such a small space, just to kind of let everybody have a little bit of space within the museum. But no reservations needed anymore. We're just kind of sanitizing and monitoring how many people are in and out. But yeah.
Wonderful. And congratulations again for reopening, because like I said, we're just breathing a sigh of relief right now. And also a lot of people are just scouting around. You can see on Facebook, what's open? Where can we go? I got to take the kids somewhere. They're driving me nuts.
Definitely.
So let's all head to the museum for sure. Now for the June 5th, I just want to make sure the write-up that I saw on Facebook, and I did do an article in the Durham Skywriter, it says kids of all ages. So does that literally mean kids, or does that mean people my age too?
Young at heart are more than welcome. Everyone's welcome.
Okay. And basically they will be decorating items to be added to the exhibit. Is that how it works?
So we will be doing letter cutouts that spell out different words that are associated with the exhibit. And then we're going to put them outside on our wall that faces the downtown loop. So people that are walking by can see it. So it'll be on display for the public to see.
Wonderful. Okay. Is there anything else you want to tell us, or any shout outs that you want to acknowledge? Any sponsors or anyone before we go?
Sure. Yeah. If anybody wants to keep up to date with the events that we're coming up with throughout the summer, modh.org and click on events. But Facebook, of course, we have our events posted there. We'll keep releasing more details about the events. So we're really excited for that. But yeah, the B. Murray Memorial Fund and Durham Merchants Association generously supported all of this programming. So we're very grateful. And the folks at Durham Central Park too, for upcoming programming. So thank you to them for making it possible for us to reach back out to the community and get everybody back together.
Awesome. One last question. Sure. The last time I visited, which was quite a while ago, it seems like eons, but you had like this room set aside, and you were, or staff were helping older people, older Durhamites, to tell their stories. And they would tape their stories as a kind of an oral tradition kind of thing. Are you going to be restarting that soon?
So we have a couple of different ways that we're doing oral history recording now, a couple of new pieces of technology. We will be sticking with our standard recording on the iPad that has been in our story room. But we've also gotten a laptop story kiosk that helps us travel out in the community to record stories. So there's shorter clips. They're anywhere from a couple of seconds to up to like 3 minutes for recording brief kind of stories. But it's a video recording too, which is really exciting. So we can travel with that. And then we also have an online portal now. So anybody can hop on our website. And if you go to the share your story tab, you can click on there. And we've actually got questions related to the Central Park exhibit up now. So anybody that has memories from Durham Central Park or changes to Durham, please feel free to hop on our website and share your story.
See, I can imagine some of these short stories being on TikTok. I really can.
I heard your knowledge. I'm not sure if I can do TikTok, but I would like to try.
It is so cute though, because you have 60 seconds, you know, and we'll consider it. Maybe I can help you with that.
Definitely.
But see, I was interested in TikTok because, believe it or not, some news outlets are using it seriously for news. And some, like Washington Post, not so seriously, but still they're having fun with it. And I think it's a really good way to get out information, because the algorithm is such that you're very, very easy to discover.
Right.
That's why I like it so much. It's not so much that I don't expect the staff to be dancing and, that sort of thing, but it could really work in terms of discovery. Right. And sharing stories.
Great history sharing. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like I said, some news outlets are using it quite seriously, and they're doing well.
Definitely. So, yeah, we'll definitely check that.
So drop by anytime, Ms. 𝗖𝗧𝗧. I really enjoyed having you on. I do Bull City Hangout weekdays at noon and then Saturdays at 10. It's very informal, as you can see. I also have a formal interview show called TV Skywriter that airs on Sundays. So if you actually want to be interviewed for that, that would be awesome as well.
Yeah.
So drop by whenever you want. And just to let you know, I use StreamYard, and StreamYard accommodates 10 people at a time.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So just, for future storytelling opportunities and whatnot, just let me know.
Great. Definitely for future exhibits and programming, we'll connect again.
Awesome. Thanks again. And you have a beautiful day.
Thank you. You too.
Okay. See you
Bye.
soon. That was awesome. That was Jeanette Schaefer. She is the Director of Operations with the Museum of Durham History. So definitely, let's head out there and have a good time while wearing your mask. Okay, let's see. That is pretty much it. Did I give the weather report? Probably not. I don't remember giving the weather report, but it is 86 degrees. It's sunny. It's going up to 90 today. It's going to be partly sunny around 3-ish for the rest of the afternoon. And then tomorrow it's going up to 91. Yes, it will be partly sunny. I think it's going to be, we're going to have kind of a wild weekend. Let's see. So Saturday, 75, 50% chance of a thunderstorm. And then Sunday, 64. What did we do wrong? With a 50% chance of rain. So it's a crazy weekend, but what can you do? It's going back up starting Tuesday, back up to the 80s. So I like that idea. So that's pretty much it. Share this out so the more people will know what's happening today in Durham, and also continue to send information to the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter@gmail.com or via messenger. With that, have a beautiful day, and I will see you tomorrow at noon for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now. Let me scroll down. Boom. See ya.